A trial date has been set for a man charged in a November 2020 murder in Scottsbluff. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the case against 56-year-old Scottsbluff man charged with second-degree murder and use of a weapon to commit a felony for the stabbing death of another man in the fall of 2020 is once again moving forward. Gregory Moore is accused of fatally stabbing 23-year-old Fernando Camacho McBride at a downtown Scottsbluff apartment complex, but had the case reviewed by the Nebraska Court of Appeals. The High Court has found that Moore is competent to stand trial, and last month, County Attorney Dave Eubanks filed a motion to have the Nebraska Attorney General's office to handle full prosecution of the case. Last week in District Court, District Judge Andrea Miller set the murder trial to begin in the January 2023 jury term. Well, a 35-year-old Scottsbluff woman has been arrested following a February call for service after she was found slumped over the steering wheel in her car. Police made contact with Tiffany Spray, who was found to have 9.1 grams of methamphetamine and 33 blue fentanyl pills in her possession. Court documents state that she told the arresting officer that she had been selling both drugs over the past few days. A warrant for her arrest was issued in April and served last week, charging her with 2 counts of distribution of an exceptionally hazardous drug and 2 counts of no drug tax stamp. She was arraigned on the 4 felony charges Monday in county court and will appear next week for her preliminary hearing. We'll have more news right after this.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Welcome back. More than $85,000 was raised in this year's Save Iraq Bra auction to benefit the Festival of Hope. A check was presented to Festival of Hope at Bacharach's in Scottsbluff yesterday morning for $85,936, which brings the total raised from the event in 10 years to over $500,000. Dr. Vince Buerling told KNB News it is heartwarming to see the efforts of everyone in the community who comes together for this cause.
It's just, the efforts of everybody has just been incredible. You think about all the people at Bacharach's, the people at KNEB, all the people in the community that came out, donated bras and supported the event. It just is, it just really warms your heart to see how caring and giving people really are in our community.
Funds raised through the event are used to help local cancer patients and their families with the non-medical related expenses. Well, Senator Ben Sasse has been chosen by the University of Florida Board of Trustees to be the school's next president. Despite student opposition and a faculty no confidence vote, the Republican from Nebraska was recommended for the top post on Tuesday by a unanimous vote of the trustees. Sasse is a historian by training with a doctorate from Yale. At a 4-hour meeting on campus Tuesday, the opponent of same-sex marriage said he'll leave partisanship behind and take a pledge of political celibacy if approved by the Board of Governors on November 10th to become the school's 13th president. Sticking with education, as Chadron State College President Randy Ryan announced this week that he will retire in June after completing 18 years of service to the college and Nebraska, the last decade having served in the top administrative post. In a letter announcing his intention to retire to the Chadron State community, Ryan said he's leaving Chadron State at a time when the institution is poised to move into the future with new energy and opportunity. The Nebraska State College system will conduct a national search for Chadron State College's 12th president and has retained Academic Search Incorporated to assist. NSC officials say the search will begin immediately and remain open until the position is filled.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
We're previewing Scottsbluff and Omaha Skutt today on our TV update. It really feels like it should be a semifinal or a state final, but tomorrow night it's quarterfinal Class B football with the Scottsbluff Bearcats hosting the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks at Bearcat Stadium. These two have history, and it's been all with Skutt here with a playoff win at Bearcat Stadium back in 2014, and of course back-to-back state title game victories over the Bearcats in 2018 and 2019 in Lincoln. Will the tables turn this time around? Skutt comes west as the 6th seed. Scottsbluff and Coach Judd Hall, they're the 3 seed with a 9-1 record.
Yeah, it should be fun. Great atmosphere for a high school game. Two good teams that are going to go to battle on Friday night, and it's going to come down to 1 or 2 plays during the game, just like it has the last couple times we played them. So we're expecting a good game with them on Friday.
This Skutt team has lost this year to Bennington, Elkhorn, and Gross Catholic, so they're battle-tested coming into tomorrow night. They won't wow you with their stat lines offensively, but Scottsbluff's leading tackler, linebacker, senior Josiah Mobley knows a big test is coming.
Their line is really good, I would say. I'd say that that's their strength. They are really good in the trenches, and they're also just really hard players. They're a team that'll never quit. I think that's another one of their big strengths.
Mobley went over 100 total tackles on the season last week, and he'll be heavily involved tomorrow night against a Skutt offense that will look to run the football.
Everybody just has to do their job. Our coaches always come up with great schemes, and it comes down to the small details in games like these, all playoff games really. We need to have a great week of practice and just know what we're going to do, and then perform on Saturday or Friday. That's all it really is.
Skutt averages just shy of 20 points per game offensively, but likewise on the defensive side of the ball, they don't give up a whole lot with their defensive scoring average at around 19 per game. The leader of this Cats offense is senior quarterback Braden Stoll, a dual threat who's got a combined 20 touchdowns so far this season.
I would definitely say that overall they're a really fast defense and they're really physical, so we're going to have to match that coming right out of the gate.
Stoll is joined in the backfield by Sebastian Boyle, who's got a total of 24 rushing touchdowns and over 1,500 yards rushing this year. So we know Scottsbluff will look to pound the ball, but they've also been showing some new wrinkles in their passing game over the last few weeks.
Hopefully we don't have to rely on it. We should establish a running game, and then that obviously opens up opportunities in the passing game. So as long as we establish a running game, I think we'll be just fine.
Can Scottsbluff on their home field finally get the best of the Skyhawks and advance to the state semifinals next week? As always, in these big games, the little details will be crucial in deciding the outcome.
It does. You know, in the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the number one. We just got to play one play at a time. If you don't win that one, win the next one play. We can't focus on anything but what's right in front of us. So we just got to go out and try and win or do our assignment better than the other guy on each and every play.
Scott at Scottsbluff tomorrow night. We'll have you covered, of course, with our coverage on our KNEB.TV platforms, Allo, Mobius, and the Scottsbluff Strive channel, plus the radio broadcast on 107.3 The Trail starting at 5:30 with pregame kickoff from Bearcat Stadium tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. That is the latest today from the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO. Earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Every day. Everywhere. Never worry about expiring points or category restrictions. Plus, there's no annual fee. Only from the Great Big Small Bank. A bank ever ready for you to earn more, wherever life leads. Evergreen by FNBO.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Make a great investment this Black Friday. Renewal by Anderson's awesome Black Friday event is back by popular demand. Don't wait another day. This is incredible. 20% off every window, plus a Visa gift card for up to $1,500. No money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. You don't pay a dime until 2024. Make a fantastic investment. Act fast. This incredible offer runs from Black Friday, November 25th through December 9th only. But don't wait. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday sale is back.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, it's with great sadness that we report the passing of longtime Panhandle TV broadcaster and newsman Jerry DeShong, who died yesterday at the age of 80. Jerry's career spanned 5 decades, starting in the mid-60s, all at the former KDUH, now known as NBC Nebraska. During that time, he became legendary for his service to the communities and people of the Panhandle and was known for his wry humor. Jerry was named Trailblazer of the Year in 2006 by the Scottsbluff-Gehring Chamber of Commerce, was recipient of the Lifetime Special Recognition Award for outstanding contributions to Nebraska broadcasting by the Associated Press, and in 2018, just prior to his retirement, was inducted into the Golden Circle of the Heartland chapter of the National Association of Television Arts and Sciences. He's survived by his wife Margie, their children, and grandchildren. On a personal note, Jerry was the one who hired me right out of college back in 2008 and gave me my start in the industry, where I too fell in love with the Panhandle and continued to cover news for Western Nebraska. To quote Jerry and his famous sign-off, take care.